I'm in Fairhaven Cemetery in Santa Ana, California, and this is the final resting place of Leo Fender. And everybody knows his guitars. They started out in a radio shop in Fullerton, California. And we're going to take a trip up there and take a look at that too. He started just making PA systems for people, and that evolved into building guitars, and the rest is kind of history. He teamed up with another gentleman, I forget his name, and they turned it into the outfit it is today. I think in '66 he sold it. I can't remember who he sold it to. But then he went on, he had some kind of no-compete clause, and he had to wait a certain amount of time, and then he got involved in two other music companies. But here's where old Leo is laid to rest. This must be his wife up here. She's not buried beside him. She's buried just above him. But this is a nice cemetery. I had no clue this was here, and it's a well-maintained cemetery, very organized looking. It's nice and level, easy to get to. If you're ever in this area, come by and take a look at Leo's grave and pay your respects to him. You see his guitar there. Really neat. But stick with me. We're going to go over to Fullerton and take a look at the shop that he originally started his little guitar company out of. In the late 40s, Leo Fender was a radio technician or an electronics technician in the service, and he ended up parlaying that into a development of a PA system for people to use at different events that they had, and from that he ended up getting into the amplified guitar business. And we're going to walk over here and take a look. Just right around this corner, you're going to see where his first radio shop was, and the place that he developed the Fender guitars from. Well, I'm on Harbor Boulevard in Fullerton, California, and this is the location of what was the start of Fender Guitars. This is where Leo Fender had his radio shop, and the people that own this building now are the same ones that leased it to him back in the late 40s. This is where the beginnings of the most famous guitar that there is, where it started. This is where he developed the solid body broadcaster that and the Telecaster and Stratocaster and all his different bass guitars. I'm not a guitar expert, I don't even play it, but I'm just fascinated by the number of people that have developed their music career that got their start from the things that were once produced out of this building. So it's quite the historic place, and I sure hope you've enjoyed this. Again, this is in Fullerton, California. The address is kind of misleading in the fact that when you look for it, it's actually going to be at 107 Harbor Boulevard, and Harbor is the main street that, if you follow this straight down, it'll take you right by Disneyland. So When you look up the address online, it's going to be a totally different address than Harbor Boulevard. So bear that in mind. And as always, thanks for watching.